Hi guys, welcome back to Paranormal AF. I'm recording two videos in one night, which is why I'm wearing the same outfit, but it's a different episode. So let's get started with today's episode. And as always, if you don't believe in this kind of stuff, you can take it as a good scary story. So this next story I'm going to tell you guys was again in the home that I grew up in. And I don't remember if this is after high school. It was kind of late at night. Everybody was going to bed. My parents and my brother were heading to bed. And I was in the laundry room, and I don't know what the heck I was looking for, but I remember I was making a lot of noise. And so I'm like looking through cabinets and who knows what not. And similar to my first story with the handprint on my leg, I had this feeling in my head that kept telling me, stop and listen. And so I stop and listen, and I hear 3 knocks. And I'm like, heck no, I always hear about this stuff in movies, and 3 knocks is not a good thing, apparently. And so internally, I freak out. But externally, I tell myself, don't freak out, don't show that you're scared, because once they can sense that you're scared, I feel like things get worse, or they feed off of that energy. So I try to always just keep calm, or at least pretend to keep calm. And so I was like, okay, that was weird. It could have been anything. I'm not going to skip into any conclusions. So I keep looking for whatever I'm looking. I keep making a whole lot of noise. And then again, I get the same feeling, stop and listen. So I stop. And again, I hear 3 knocks. And I'm like, I'm at this point trying to make up excuses in my own head. And so I'm like, oh, it's probably my mom calling me from her room. So a little bit of the layout is, this is the laundry room, the living room's here, and then there's this long hallway passing the kitchen, and that's where all the bedrooms are. So between the laundry room and the bedrooms, it's a little bit of a walk, right? But even then, I was like, it could be my mom trying to call me from her room. I have no idea. So at this point, I decided to stop doing whatever I'm doing and go ahead and go to my mom's room and ask her. So once I get there, I tell her, hey mom, were you calling me? And she says, no, I was about to text you if you were knocking. And I'm like, no, good night. I'm trying to not feel freaked out or anything. And while I was walking to my mom's room, I noticed that my brother is asleep. Like, his lights are off, he's in bed, and he's asleep. He might have maybe not been, maybe it was him knocking, because he would do something like that. But usually when he can hear us talking about his shenanigans, he'll probably do it again to kind of like play around. But he didn't, and it was just really weird, and I don't know. So that was pretty creepy. And I think what made it even more like okay was that I got that same feeling of like that voice in my head that was telling me like, look at this or listen to this, which is what I think made it a little bit more like, okay, that's weird. I feel like I wouldn't have heard that voice if it was like just a prank from my brother. I don't know. But again, definitely creepy, very weird, and the fact that my mom heard it as well was kind of weird. And I'm curious as to where she heard it was coming from, because I couldn't really make out if it was like coming from the living room, from like my room. It was hard to tell, and I think I had asked her the following day, and she also said she couldn't tell. She just heard knocking. So yeah. There's that quick story, and please let me know if you've ever had any similar experience, or what would you do if you heard knocking. And also the whole 3 knocks, and how some people say that it mocks the Holy Trinity. It's just a debate, it's something that people say, but what do you think? I'm not sure. I think it's creepy either way. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I'm hoping to have a little bit of a better schedule. But I will do my best to at least have 2 episodes per week. But yeah, thank you again for watching. And I also have now made a YouTube, and I'm on Spotify as well, because with this whole TikTok might not be a thing anymore, which I hope it will, nothing will happen. I still want to have somewhere where I can share these stories with you guys. So if you guys want to follow me on YouTube and on Spotify, I will try to put the links underneath in the tag, in the description. And lastly, I think also because YouTube can hold a little bit longer videos, I will probably post lengthier videos, because on TikTok I have to cut out a lot of my speech, a lot of the to try to make it fit into a 1 to 3 minute video. So I think on YouTube I feel better of letting just the full video run. So if you want to hear the full videos, then go ahead and go check out the YouTube channel. Again, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys soon.